Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network here on YouTube. And it's Thursday, so today is Thrifty Thursday, and I picked up a dot set. So I'm working on a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the Brick Scouts and patches. I think that was the last time I worked on a dot set. So hello Brick Jedi, how's it going? Good to see you. And if you missed yesterday's episode for What, When, Why Wednesdays, we had my friend Karen Lindley from New Zealand, and we made the announcement that next Wednesday we will have Georgie and her father Andrew, the Palmers, will be here. They were contestants on Lego Masters New Zealand season 1, and we're going to talk about episode 5. So super excited. We had no idea what we were going to do because you probably remember we started What, When, Why Wednesdays because we were getting ready for Lego Masters US. And we started Lego Masters New Zealand because I knew I had a bunch of friends who would help me out. And then the Lego Master contestants found out about us. And so we are now going to have them on the show. It's so exciting. So anyway, for today, because today's Thursday, I found this set and I got it on Target. Oops, my green screen is really acting weird. Anyway, it's the cute banana dot set, and at Target I was able to get it. I think it was $15.49, and it has 438 pieces in here, so pretty good deal. And a lot of yellow plates. I don't have a lot of yellow plates, so when I was looking at this, I love bananas too. As you know, I love the minions, so I have a little minion here to keep us company while we're streaming. but I was just, I've always been surprised, pleasantly surprised when I work on a dot set because you would think, you know, with the dots, they're just small pieces of plastic, but when you put them into interesting shapes, it can look really interesting. So, and I like the trays. And as I'm going to go ahead and go to my main screen so you can see the trays. Oops. Hold up, wrong button. Let me get this squared up. The camera's not square. Hold up. I had it all ready to go before this show. All right, well, this will work. Okay, here we go. So here's the dot set, and as you saw from my green screen, anything that was green was getting washed out. But these yellow plates, I don't have a whole lot of yellow plates, so there's some really cool yellow plates that are in here. And as I mentioned, I brought a minion with me to keep us company because, you know, you need somebody to supervise while we're working on this. But just also, this tray is yellow. So I have a lot of the blue trays, and I don't know if this new line of the Dots series is coming out with these new colored trays, but I thought that would be something cool to check out. And I also brought a couple bananas here because, you know, we're probably going to have to enhance it. Aloha! Oh, I looked at that set and clearance at Walmart today for $17 and passed on it. Well, I got this one. Oops, where's my face? My face is not here. Hold up. Okay, let me work on that. You can see the down camera, but you can't see me. All right. That's because I was working the other day. You probably remember I was working on that Jurassic Park, so I had to keep moving my face around. Okay, so let's do this. Hello. So I'm here. Oops, let me get my, there we go. There I am. Yeah. But yeah, I think I got it from Target even cheaper. I seem to remember, I think it was $15.99, something like that. So yeah, just on a per part basis, you really get a good deal on this. So just definitely check it out. And for me, it was the yellow plates that I don't have a lot of that color. So if you want to take a look at the back, there's kind of the breakdown of the different colors. And you can see, let me zoom in on this a little bit here. So what's nice about this too are these curved pieces. So these curved pieces in yellow. Also, you have these yellow 2x2 down brackets. That's also nice, as well as some of these yellow slopes, and I think that's tan. That looks like tan to me. But anyway, some of the bright yellows in there, and some tiles too. So I think, you know, just getting that kind of combination. And then if you look at all the dots, I have already a lot of yellow dots, so I wasn't too excited about that. But I was excited about this color, this kind of this either sand blue or medium blue, and the squares. So I think just having that in my collection is going to be nice. So yeah, and you can see this is kind of the new way they're marketing things, is they say, first of all, create the base. Second, decorate the base. And this one, they put a little face on here, and then fill it up with pens. In case you didn't know that this was a pen holder, they give you instructions that how you should use it. So I guess since I've got this camera, you can look at it, create, decorate, and use and redesign. So yeah, I think that as you can see, there's going to be a lot of plates here, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's what we're going to be working on today for Thrifty Thursday. And sorry I was out of town last week, because some of you know I was at Bricks by the Bay. This is always interesting too about how they package this. So there's these little tabs here, but they've got this tape on the side, so we're gonna get rid of that. And for those of you who remember the Brick Scouts, I have one last box to put out, so I may do that tonight after the stream. Hiding boxes in the middle of the night. I do want to take a photo though, so I may maybe look for something indoors. Because the other thing about being in Seattle, and I think Vicarious Brickstress has this issue as well, being in Hawaii, is that there's a lot of rain here. So sometimes you got to be careful with that. Okay, all right, get that. There's another piece of tape here. Actually, I probably didn't have to do that one section. I think this will fold out this way. Yep, I only needed to do that one side. Oh well. I don't plan to keep this box, so I think we'll be okay. So anyway, I was at Bricks by the Bay last week, so that's why we weren't doing Thrifty Thursday. But I had an accident. I fell over my own suitcase, and my mocks went flying everywhere. And I just decided, you know, I'm not even going to worry about awards or anything, because it was awful. So I wasn't in a very good mood last Thursday. I would have rather been here hanging out with you all, but that's what happened. So anyway, nice yellow tray. I absolutely love this tray. And if you've never opened one of these sets before, these are great sorting trays too. So I'm already excited about this, because all of the ones I have are blue at the moment. Yeah. And of course, you know, with bananas, you gotta have brown. Zach Martinez, hey, are you over at Brick Rodeo? So Zach Martinez, we were just talking about Bricks by the Bay. I haven't even posted my photos from Bricks by the Bay. I'm so far behind. But I had to do work, serious work. I have a client in Sebastopol, and today was the last day I was supporting them, because, as you know, I got a new job, and our agreement was that I would end my consulting contracts by July 1st. So today was the last day, so it was kind of sad, but I got a chance to also on Friday meet with the contractor who's taking over and give them some pointers. And I have also found out yesterday that the two contractors who are working for me, they got jobs with this new group. So I was working. Sorry to hear about my accident. Glad you're okay. Yeah, it was a bummer, but you know, in the end, most of the time when I go to cons, I'm there for the fellowship. And this is why you want to go early, because Thursday night, so I'm working on my mock, right? My mock is in shambles. It took me 4 hours to rebuild it. So instead of, you know, going out to dinner with some friends and everything, I was just hanging out in the show, on the showroom floor, rebuilding my mocks. You'll be flying out tomorrow morning, just popping in to say hello while you're finished packing. Yeah, no problem. If you just want to lurk, or if you just want to just, drop off, that's fine. Thank you for saying hello, and it was great. I think you were on the show yesterday when we made the announcement that we're going to have two of the contestants from Lego Masters New Zealand on next week. So very, very excited about that. So, and as you can see, we've got some plates. I'm so excited about these plates, these bright yellow plates, because I don't know very many sets that have this bright yellow. So you get a plethora of yellow plates. Ooh, I did not notice that there's a ridge here. I don't know if my other ones have that. I'm just doing this. I don't know if this is the way to do it, but I am putting them that way. So you'll be, yeah, and I don't know if you heard, but this is public knowledge. How much was this set? This set was like, I don't know, $15.99? It wasn't that much. All of the sets I review on Thursday are $20 or less. So I want to say somewhere between $16 to $18. You'll be listening and lurking definitely last minute to do. Of course, yeah, no problem. Yeah, so I can probably tell you exactly. I got my cell phone here. And one of the things that I wanted to mention, this is public knowledge, is that one of the vendors, so you probably are familiar with Citizen Brick. So Citizen Brick posted publicly on their Instagram account that they have COVID. It was like, great, because we got an announcement after we registered and we got back home. We got an announcement that a couple people got COVID at this convention. That's cool. It comes with the tray. Yeah, it's very cool that it comes with the tray. And so anyway, so we got this note from the convention that said, we need to disclose the fact that, some of the AFOLs that were at the event have COVID now. And so I got a PCA or a PCR test today. I should know tomorrow. I don't think I have it, so I'm playing it safe though. So when I got this set, I ordered it through the Target app. So I had contactless delivery. So that's why I can look up the price. I can look up the price pretty easily because I just got it today. And that's the other thing I just love is that, you don't have to worry about, getting in contact with people with this, contactless delivery. But anyway, purchase history, that's what I want. All right, what did I pick up today? Okay, so this was $15.99 at Target. $15.99 at Target, and with tax, it ended up being $17.35 total. So $17.35, you get all these pieces, you get the tray. Citizen Brick at Bricks by the Bay. Yes, they were. So they posted on Instagram that they're not going to Brick Rodeo because they've got COVID. So it's like, great. I did shop at Citizen Brick too. So I'm playing it super cautious. I have not been, socializing. I have done the contactless delivery, and we'll see what happens. So look at these plates, these quarter round plates. Oh my gosh, the 6x6s too. So this is super cool. Yeah, so anyway, so he was in Chicago, and there were several people who went to Brick World in Chicago who came back and said they had COVID, like Liz Puleo, who's one of the Lego Master contestants. She has it. Several people have it. So, I was super cautious. So I'm telling you, Zach, wear a mask. Wear a mask all the time. And I'm a little worried because I took my mask off to do that video. So if you go to my Instagram account, I did a long live session of about an hour where I walked through the whole convention. So if you're curious about what that is, and it started with Brick Huntress, and I don't do Instagram live very often, so it was hilarious. She was helping me with the the setup. And even she was saying, oh my gosh, it's telling you, you got to configure everything. It's like, yeah, I don't do Instagram Live very often. But it is up there. So if you want to see what was at the show, that would be a place to go. Oh, look at that. And so, Zach, you'll be happy to see that I'm knolling. I am knolling here. I'm a knolling mad woman here. I'm going to move this up just a hair so you can see there's two little troughs. So you can put some things in the little trough too. But yeah, I think I'm going to put these 1x6 plates in there. I think that's a good spot. That's a good spot for them. Yeah, so if you're into yellow, this is the set for you. And yellow used to be my favorite color in high school because it's very cheerful. And I guess I've kind of evolved into more purple, lavender, those kinds of colors. But when I was growing up, I painted my entire bedroom bright yellow. And I remember I also had a yellow bedspread, and it's just a cheerful color. So that's unfortunate to hear, but glad they disclosed it and passed on Brick's Rodeo. Yeah, if you look at their Instagram account, it said, we were supposed to be at Brick Rodeo, but we are staying home. So that's, I hope Joe gets better soon. I saw him, and he actually looked really tired. So he probably was fighting it when he was there, which is sad. I tell you, I am kind of worried about that. Travel, construction, still with COVID. Yeah, wear a mask. Seriously, I had a short trip. So I flew from Seattle to San Jose, California. It was only 1 hour and 40 minutes in the air. And then, of course, you have to, wait and go through. Boy, I tell you, though, going through security was a nightmare, because one thing I learned too, make sure your TSA pre hasn't expired. So I haven't traveled in so long, so my TSA pre expired. By the way, you get one of these cool little bricks separators, or I should say a dot separator. Those are really cool. I'm going to put that down there too. So yeah, so I wasn't too happy about going through security, so as soon as I got home, I signed up for TSA Pre, and that was today too. I had to go get my photo taken and everything. But yeah, having to go through security, and there's all these kids traveling right now because I think school just got out, and yeah, so be careful out there, Zach. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Say it again, wear a mask. Cons, not construction. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I was supposed to meet Remy, brick literacy. We were going to meet for the first time, and he just said he wasn't comfortable traveling. And I said, hey, I totally get it. No problem. I'm sure I'll meet you someday. But, that was the cool thing. We're gonna meet each other for the first time, but that's okay. We'll meet each other someday. I'm sure it's going to happen. So I'm just doing some little basic knolling here. Just putting some things together. This is also a cool piece. You have a black 1x4 snot brick. You get 2 of these in here. You just moved from San Jose not too long ago. I would have gone if I'd still lived there. Yeah. Where are you based, Brick Jedi? What city? Because yeah, it's right in Santa Clara. So if you know where the 49ers stadium is, the Hyatt Regency right across the way, it was right there. And that's where they hold it every year. So yeah, when it wasn't, because of COVID and everything. Okay, I think that looks like some pretty good knolling there on my part. These are also nice pieces. These 1x1 by 1 2/3 snot bricks. I know that's a weird way to say it, but that's what it is. So these are really good for, sideways building. You were sad to hear he couldn't make it, though. Understand the situation. Yeah, we were sad too. We had a little group. I forgot I got one more bag. I'm not quite done knolling yet. Yeah, we had a group Instagram chat set up so we could meet together for lunch. So I had a chance to meet with Cornado and also Have Studs Will Travel. And if Have Studs Will Travel shows up in the chat, he keeps saying, I'm not an a-fole, I don't mock. Well, he won an award. He won an award for some brick sketches he did. So he can't claim that anymore. He keeps saying, I'm not a builder, but he won an award. P.T. McEwen won an award for a microscale build he had. Kat Sipe, she won an award as well for her Pride Tartan. Yeah, we did really, really well. A lot of friends. So all of us were in this group chat and congratulating each other and, helping each other out. Okay, we got that one little shield 2x2 curve piece. So that's got to be for the top of the banana, I think. And we've got these little 1x1s and of course also the tan 1x2 snot bricks. So if you're into snot bricks and you're into light colors, this is the kit for you. And I gotta say, Zach, if you're not watching, you gotta look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautifully knolled, and this minion approves. The minion approves. We'll put the minion there. So I know that guy. How was the collab? The collab was not that well represented. There was me, Tricky Bricks, Rob Zaccardi, and P.T. McEwen. And that was it. So 4 of us. I brought my white tower, with the ground floor and the 2 apartments above. Knolling, yes. Thank you. My beautiful knolling here. Yeah, and I think too, the other part was, with the apartments, we had coordinated who was bringing a full apartment, who was bringing just the store, who was bringing apartments above it. So PT had brought apartments, but there wasn't any storefront to put his on top of. So we had 2 of the apartments that were just kind of sitting on the ground level. So that was kind of a bummer. Okay, so I just wanted to show you all the dot sets. They just come with these fold out instructions. And they give you an idea to create your designs. They give you instructions on how to use the brick separator or the dot separator. I don't know what this is. I think it's supposed to be a cat face. I have no idea, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like an emoji balloon. I don't know. I couldn't understand that I get. It's an idea. Somebody explain to me what this is. To me, it looks like a cat face, or I don't know. Perhaps it's something that could be carried on to next year. Still be able to participate for a badge if I can. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna choose a different theme next time. Right now we're doing the friends apartments. All right, so you can see that this is fold out instructions that we have here. And this goes all the way up to here. So this is where the pen holder, it's a splayed banana. if a banana was like half open and splayed on the floor, this is what it is. And then this will be what we finish. And we may go with this kind of decoration or maybe not. I mean, we'll take a look. But anyway, so yeah. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. Face expressions. Oh, okay. I know it's a face expression, but you would think if it's... Okay, let me go back to what I was saying. Okay, so this looks like an idea, right? A cloud bubble. This is like you're saying something because it's got the speaking bubble. So are you saying meow? Is that a cat face? Or, okay, like I said, maybe I'm taking things too literally, but I just think it's weird. It's like, tell me what you're trying to say. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Okay, so 6x6s. So as you know, we're in the middle of the Brick Scouts box building. So this would be perfect also for the box builds. I know Vicarious Brickstress has been doing that. as well as Lena Inverse and myself. And so it's not too late. Did Mom make it? No, Mom didn't make it, and I was bummed too because she had a spike in her high blood pressure. So she called me the day before and she just said she canceled her trip because she just, and she's getting older. I totally get it. So I was bummed. Yeah, I really wanted to see my mom, but you got to take your health first. It's the most important thing is your health. So this is nice. We have these 1x4 by I think 30-degree slopes. Yeah. So this is the base. Yeah, I was really hoping she was gonna make it, but the two contractors, they made it, and one of them, the door prize he won was the corner garage. It was crazy. It was just like, dude, I'm gonna need to get some of your luck. So it looks like we keep going down and on the corner like this. Yeah, I've been talking to her. Oh, shoot. Today is their anniversary. I should give them a quick call. Uh-oh. Maybe I should call them while I'm on the air. All right, let me do this. I'm gonna send a quick text because today is their anniversary. I had it on, what happened is I had to work today, so all right, let me just wish my mom and dad a happy anniversary real quick. They might be asleep already, so yeah, I think I want to say they've been married, gosh, a long time. Yeah, it's been a busy week because I think I may have told you I'm working 2 jobs and today's the last day. And I'll just say, we'll chat with you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I know, isn't that sad that I have to do this on the air? Sorry about that. Hope you had a great day. All right, but I didn't forget. I did remember. So even if it's on the air, in fact, this is proof. This is proof that I'm doing it right now. Besides that, an anniversary is a day for your parents, right? The birthday is the day for, the parents and the child. Tell them how oily. Oh, shucks. I forget the Hawaiian word for anniversary. That's okay. Don't worry. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take these yellow 1x6s and we're going to lock these in so they stay stable and swooshable, which is nice. Yeah, this is a very cheerful set, so I'm excited about that too. Okay, I dodged a bullet there because, missing an anniversary, not good. All right, so now we get to put these 1x2 by 2. Yeah, 1x2 by 2s. Yeah, we get to do this on either side. I don't expect this to be a long stream, so, but I do like for parts. This is a great set for parts and the tray. So if you haven't looked at these before, and a bright yellow tray, how cool is that? So this is helping us get some height here. And then we are going to add some of these for the side. And this locks it in too, because this is where the plates are going to attach. Yeah, so the collab, I was a little disappointed by the collab, to be honest. I mean, because I had to pack that and fly it down to California. So I wrapped it up real tight. In fact, that was one of the ones that didn't get destroyed when I fell, because that was still in the suitcase that I tripped over. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with the next collab. I hope we get a better turnout. That would be nice. It'd be nice if we had, because it was really good at Bricks Cascade. So for those of you who don't know, Tricky Bricks was hosting a collaborative build, of the Friends apartments. And it really went really well at Bricks Cascade because I think we had, I want to say 15 people, I think, who collaborated on that. And yeah, when you don't have people bringing their things, it doesn't look as good. So calling it like I see it. It's the facts. It's just the way things are. This almost reminds me of a castle build, just the way the construction is, you know, with this bottom. Yeah. You're sold on that set now, seeing all the parts, and I like that tray. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is part of the reason why I do these sets, because these sets are often overlooked by a lot of builders. They don't, I think that for me, you know, I didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up, and to know that I could buy a set like this for what, $17 and with tax, and have a tray and a building space and all these really cool parts with these snot pieces, etc. So yeah, yeah, totally worth the money. So I would definitely recommend that. Already, I haven't even built the whole thing, and I just love the parts. All these yellow plates. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't have very many of these yellow plates. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, yellow plates. Come over here, yellow plates. And we have these corner bricks too. So these nice corner bricks are coming into play now. Let's see. Let me make sure I put this on the right way. All right, they want these here. All right, so corner bricks and then snot. Yeah, I would say, and this is why, you know, we talk about Thrifty Thursday, that if you are a parent, a working class parent like my parents were, my mom was a jewelry clerk at Macy's and my dad was a postal worker. You know, they didn't have a whole lot of money, but they could buy something like this, you know, for $17, and you actually would have several things for kids to play with. You know, you don't have to make the set. You have all these plates and all these colors, and yeah. So I really do think these are good value. All right, where are we now? Okay, we're gonna start putting some tiles down. Okay, let's see. They want this side, this side. Okay. Yeah, now that it's getting taller, make sure I get that. So you can see it's very similar to when you're building a brick head, right? That the brick heads have those snot pieces on the side. All right, now what? Okay, here comes this piece. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so they want this piece here. And, oh, there they are. I was going to say, I don't remember seeing these yellow snot pieces. The 2x2. This is, I just was talking about brick heads. And brick heads usually come with these in gray. To get them in yellow, that's dope. That is totally dope. Yeah. So these go all the way across. And we lock it in with a 1x6 white brick. So I think this is the back. I think this is the back of the pen holder. Yeah, for parts, like I said, can't beat it. Can't beat it. It's good on parts. All right. And this is nice. We've got this little arch thing going. So there's a little shaping here. Oops. And 1x2 plates. And I seem to remember that with these sets, you get a lot of extra dots, but you don't get a lot of extra building pieces. I don't think you're going to get anything extra. Was Kesara happy you're back? Oh yeah, yeah. But she did really well. She stayed with my friend Eric, who is also known as Brick Brain TV. So she stayed with him and his family, And I had mentioned to him that more than likely she's going to pick one of you and just follow you everywhere. And she did. She picked Alex. And so they told me that wherever Alex would go, then Que Sera would follow. So it was really cute. And when I got there, she was really happy to see me. And we went back in the car, and she's panting and smiling because she knows she's going home. It was very, very sweet. And it made me also realize how lucky I am. And that's part of the reason why I called her Que Sera, is like, you know, whatever will be, will be. And she is just a joy to have. And I could have waited. In fact, I may have told you this. My mom was not happy I got a dog. She was not happy. She's like, "You're not ready to have a dog right now." And I'm like, "But the dog is awesome." And she came to me at the right time. So my mom wasn't convinced, but she warmed up to her later. Okay, so we're putting those quarter round plates on now, going all the way around. And I just want to see, it looks like they're doing it in a couple different ways. Okay, so this almost looks like a Pac-Man right now, like that. And let's make sure I'm doing it the way they are telling me to. Yeah, I love these plates. These plates are amazing. Okay, let me see. Pac-Man over here, this one here, and then they want this over here. Two Pac-Man. Okay. Okay, so you can see it's kind of a nice floral looking shape with these like petals on a flower. Yeah, I feel so blessed to have her in my life. I can't tell you that so many times when I think about just the circumstances, how she came into my life. And you probably remember she came into my life right around the time my brother and my nephews had COVID. I was supposed to pick her up right after BrickCon. And then what happened is, you know, I had to go down to Arizona, you know, all that drama and everything. But I was able to pick her up on the way back, and it worked out great. Oops, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm talking and not paying attention. There we go. So this is nice because they did the shaping perfect. So this is how the shaping is going for the pen holder. Look at that. That is awesome. And then these plates, these nicely knolled plates. Oops, wait a minute. I need to go this way. Yeah, this way. There we go. And the satisfying locking sound of clutching Lego. Yeah, we all love that. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, just having her in my life has just been awesome. And also just, you know, fellowship with other corgi people, because, you know, there's all kinds of tribes that we have that we belong to. So I have my Lego tribe, which is all of you. And then there's my corgi tribe, people who are into corgis. Okay, why is there a gap here? This doesn't look right. It felt like a gap. Maybe it's supposed to clutch farther down. All right, what's going on here? All right, something is not clutching. Why is this not clutching here? All right, I heard a snap there. There we go. There we go. It's like you got to have that satisfying snap. Otherwise, it's not proper. There we go. Okay. So this is looking pretty cool. It's a nice little shape for a little banana shape. It's like you put this little minion on top. He's happy. Banana. Oops, I put him in the wrong spot. They want something here. Never mind. Never mind. All right. So this is where this is going to come into play. All right. I spoke too soon, didn't I? All right. Okay, so we have some more curved pieces. If you'd like another copy of this set, I have an extra. You have an extra of this set? Really? Okay. Yeah, if you want to add it to my bill, because you're still sending me some stuff, right, Zach? Aren't you sending me? I'm trying to remember what you were sending me. I think you were sending me some minifigs. Oh, that's right, video series 2. You're still sending those to me, right? So yeah, just add it to my bill. Oops! Ah, wait a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Actually, it might be cheaper for me to just get another set here, because by the time you add shipping, yeah, in fact, that's probably better, Zach, because half of the best part of this is the tray, like Brick Jedi was saying. So if you try to send this to me, it would cost you more to ship than for me to just pick it up. So I think I'll just do that. I'll just pick up another set because this is pretty cool. And of course, you put your minion on top. It says we get to decorate it. Yeah, so the only extra piece I have is this one by one, and that's it. And you get, the remover. So really, we're done with the base, and then we can decide what we want to do to decorate it. I mean, if we wanted to, we can do the panda thing again. Put a panda in front of a banana. Or I could leave it like this and look at all these extra pieces I have. Oh, I get another one of these. Wait a minute. Was I supposed to get 2? Oh, no, it fell off. Never mind. Never mind. There we go. Now it's complete. Max Braun. Hello, favorite thrifties. Thrifters. How's it going, Max? We are building the cute banana pen holder. And they actually put cute in the description. So we just finished. That looks like a peel. I know it does, doesn't it? Yeah. It's very appealing. Yeah. Is there a Lego logo on the tray? I believe there is. Actually, there's definitely one on the lid. So check out that. That is a huge Lego logo. But is there one on the tray itself? I don't think there is. I think it's just on the lid. But these nest with each other. So that's another thing that's kind of cool. But you can see, here, I'll just kind of show you the variety of colors you have here. You have the round ones that are white and black. You have quarter rounds that are the like the dark yellow and the butter yellow. Don't flip it over. No. All my trays go to the local thrift store. What? What? You don't like these trays? I still have mine. All right, then you have this blue. This is the same, I think, azure as the key. Let's double check. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the key. Yeah, so it's azure. Azure blue. And then, like I said, you have that one by one as a spare. And then you have this maroon color, mostly quarter rounds, but I think there's a couple squares in here. Yeah, in fact, remember we were looking at the lid? I think there's a couple squares. Do I see a square here? Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, don't flip it. Don't flip it. Yeah. So the other thing nice is the square tiles. They're in here. I'm ashamed to tell you how many dot sets I've purchased. Don't be ashamed. You should be proud. So, yeah, once again, having some of these one by ones is going to be nice. So we could decorate it, or we could call it an early stream too. One of my daughters bought this set on Monday. She gave me the extra dots and the tray. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool thing. Disney dots. Oh, Disney dots are coming. Yeah. So they have some suggestions, And they also say, hey, you can add more dots by, buying all these other things if you want. Some of these are really cute. Boost up your models. Okay, now we have another one. This is driving me crazy. This should be a thought cloud, not a emoji that's actually saying something, is it? I mean, that's like a Mr. Bill sound, like, oh no, oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I think it should be a cloud. That's not that. You can't even say that. That is not a speech cloud. I'm sorry, Lego, but I'm gonna call you out on that. This is driving me crazy. These little speech clouds. Okay, all right. What's on the back of here? Let's see. Okay, this is more of the dots line. So it looks like they have, here, let me zoom in a little bit so I don't have to raise this up. So here's the banana that we just did. And it looks like, oh, look at this. They got an origami thing here. That's funny. Mr. Bill. You like my Mr. Bill impersonation? Actually, they don't have very many models. I mean, they have this here. And of course, they have bracelets. They have a bunch of bracelets, and this is, I think, a luggage tag and more bracelets. I think the banana is like the only big model here. Is that true? Did they phone it in this time and they just did one model instead of a bunch? It's dot speak. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I know people now talk in emojis, but I don't know. That's a, oh no, Mr. Bill. All right. Well, we could decorate it or we could leave it plain. Like I said, we've got this generic banana and we have lots of dots. A panda box. Yeah, they have a panda box. That's true. I almost won that in a Dirty Brickster giveaway, but somebody else took it. So here's some more designs. But you're right, they have the panda box. I'm eyeing that. The panda box is on my list. Okay, well, the panda box and the dots banana. I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking about tearing this apart for the plates. But we we might be able to do this, is that we were talking about how we were working on those rainbow um, those boxes. So this could be the lid of one of these. Good morning, Hooded One. How are you? We just finished building this cute, and that's actually in the description. It's cute. It's a cute banana pen holder. Oh, I forgot to do the other part. Here, let's put a couple of these pens in here. You got to put some pens in here. So now it's official. It's a pen holder. So, all right. So I hope you're doing well, Hooded One. So we may have a very short stream, or we'll see how I decorate this. But I was just talking about these 6x6 plates would be good for the boxes that we've been building for the month of June. And I'm just looking at the colors that we have here. So this could be fun to just why not? We can just work on some crafty designs here. And this is where I was mentioning too that you do have some squares in here. So yeah. And I don't have any particular pattern in mind. I'm just like looking at the colors, and I like this color combination. Doing fine. Yeah, we were just talking earlier about there were a couple attendees at Bricks by the Bay who got COVID. So I did get a test done today, which, by the way, is so much better than when I took a test back in April of 2020. How was Bricks by the Bay? Um, I had an accident. I fell over my own suitcase, and because I fell, all of my mocks went flying. Not all of them, all my microscale mocks went flying. I had to spend 4 hours rebuilding them, so that wasn't fun. I did like the fellowship, though. It was always great hanging out with people that you don't see very often. Yeah, so I got to do that, and I don't know. I had to do a lot of work this trip, so I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I would have liked. But I also helped with 3 different collabs, and I realized that I probably gotta really pick and choose my collabs in the future. So I worked on the Tricky Lug collab. I worked on the Mega Micropolis Metropolis Multiverse, which, by the way, was amazing. P.T. McEwen made this Hogwarts castle, this mini Hogwarts castle on a cliff. That was freaking cool. And then we had my Jurassicopolis. So we had Jurassic Park and Harry Potter, along with some city builds. So that was really super cool seeing that. So yeah, no, it was good. It was really good. Let's see, put some yellow in here because it is a banana. Yeah, right now I'm just free forming. I didn't know, nobody's sent any requests as far as me building something specifically, so I'm just putting in a pattern. Plus, I want to see what colors are in here. So got that. It's not quite green, or maybe it is green. I don't know. Yeah, it's a nice little color combination. Let's see, what else do we have? We have that brown, but I'm gonna keep this colorful. So I think we're gonna see what we have here. Let's see. Yeah, this is a slightly different color than that one. So this is another color that we can add to the palette. Yeah, we had a lot of people who won some amazing awards. So in our little group, Kat Sipe, she won something. Joel won for best small art display, and Joel keeps saying he's not a mock builder, but we all know that's not true. He did a great job. Good to hear you had a good time. The video stream was nice to see for those not there. Oh, good. Good. I did that at, I think, 10:30 at night when everybody was gone. So, except for a handful of builders. There were a handful there, so we got to talk with them. But yeah, and I took my mask off at that time, and that's why I'm a little nervous, because there were a couple people who got COVID, and I the only time I took my mask off really was during that time and when I had to eat. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now I've got to decide what to do with this row. Do I just leave it neutral? Maybe white. Yeah, white might be good. Maybe we'll do some just white dots going all the way around. Yeah, keep it simple. Don't have to be fancy with these things. Yeah, I don't know. Were you watching it live, Hooded One, or did you watch it afterwards? I can't remember. There were a couple people who tuned in. Because I don't do Instagram Live very often. And that's why it shows, especially at the very beginning. I'll be fine as far as COVID. Yeah. Well, I got tested today, so we'll see what the test says tomorrow. They said it takes 24 hours. And that's why I was explaining that this set was only, with tax, $17. $17 and change US. And you get the tray, you get all of these dots, you get what the best part for me are these yellow plates. I don't have a lot of that color, so I think that is super cool. But yeah, You watched it later. Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. I'm glad you found the video on demand. Helpful. Oh, that's cute. This little kind of patchwork kind of look to it. So you can see the color palette that we have there. I can do the next one maybe with neutrals, maybe. I don't know. I mean, part of me is kind of like, I don't know how much I want to decorate this because I'm going to have to pull it all apart. I've almost been streaming for an hour. So why don't I do this? Why don't I take your questions and then I'll ask you, maybe I should finish decorating this section here, this one little section. I'm spitballing here. It's like, what should I do? Yeah, I think I'll just do a little bit more decoration, but oops. I think one thing that you mentioned, Hooded One, to Kate is the packing process of how do you pack your mocks, because she brought, I think, 6 amazing murals with her, and the one she was packing up, which was at the very end, was the hidden side, or not the hidden side, the Stranger Things one. She has this Stranger Things mural, which is one way straight up and the upside down, and it's all lit and it's got some amazing texture to it. But I think you brought up a good point that it would be nice to see maybe if she shared how does she pack for these conventions. How does that work? Okay, so now that I see it this way, I think what I'm going to have to do is move these up to the top so it's even. Oops. Yeah, you don't want to spill the whole thing. You are not impressed by it. Oh, of course, the award-winning mock builder, Joel, was not impressed by the mosaics. Tell us more, Joel. Why were you not impressed? Yeah, so now that I'm looking at it from this angle, it's kind of like, okay, let's move these. All right, so this is where that key thing comes in handy. Were you not impressed because of the colors, or what was it about it that you did not like? Don't say that. Don't say what? Award-winning mock builder? It's true. I'm not saying anything that's false. That is a true statement. This, by the way, is awesome for getting these things moved around. So, yeah, just looking at this, yeah, I'm going to have to move a couple of these too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. My applications are using the GPU. Oh, uh-oh. Did I not plug in my power cord? Hold up. I think it's complaining because it's low on power. Did I not plug in the power? I thought I did. Hold up. This has happened to me before sometimes where, oops. No, it says, okay. All right. Well, I will close a couple applications anyway, just so we don't get booted for some reason. So let me close Photoshop. That probably takes up some GPU. Close Adobe. No, it's not Illustrator. What was that? That was Acrobat. We probably don't need this. We don't need Excel running. Boring spreadsheets. No, thank you. We don't need that. Oh no, I don't want to close that. She's traveling with all those mosaics, including one from Will, is mind-boggling. Yes. Yes, I have no idea what kind of vehicle she has, but yeah, so for those of you who didn't know, her son, Will, I think McBride, I think is his last name, won for a youth category. And that's something that this is nice about Bricks by the Bay, is that they actually give out trophies for youth. And it's an adult fan of Lego convention, so technically they shouldn't be, but it's been a tradition for Bricks by the Bay for a long time. So, you know, I think that that in and of itself says a lot about the culture, because every con is a little different. So there were a lot of people who went to, here, I'll give you an example. So, you know, everybody was at the Chicago one, Brick World. And a lot of the people who do different kinds of coverage of shows, all of them were there because everybody was there. All the Lego masters were there, you know, a lot of representation. But at Bricks by the Bay, the only Lego masters who were there were Flynn and Richard because it's their home convention. So, you know, that kind of shows you that it isn't as marketed as well as the other ones, maybe, or it just has a different vibe. And like I said, they also have a whole trophy section for TFLs and, you know, so up and coming builders, which I like. I think that is great that they recognize, you know, people who are into the hobby and they're not adults yet, but they will be someday. She'll be or is already there at Brick Rodeo. Oh, I'm sure she's there already. She stopped in Utah first. I think she was in Utah. She left Bricks by the Bay, I think Saturday, because she said she had to take Will home, and then she was heading over to Brick Rodeo. So yeah, you're gonna see them in person. It's pretty freaking amazing. And maybe it doesn't impress Joel, because he's an award-winning mock builder, as well as Kate. Was Abner at? Of course he was. In fact, I have a photo of Abner working at the Citizen Brick booth. I said, I need a photo of this because I can say I witnessed Abner working. So yeah, he was there. He was definitely there. Yeah, so check out the Facebook page and you'll see, and that makes sense too, because he said he always helps out Joe when he needs it. And Joe put an announcement on his Instagram account that he's got COVID. So, and he was looking pretty haggard, honestly. He looked tired. And, you know, he was doing back to back shows. So he said, you know, I can't go to Brick Rodeo. So, okay, look at that. See, I even balanced everything so it's symmetrical. That is cool. So like I said, I don't think you want to see me decorate the whole thing, but at least you can see the color palette. And how about if I do a little bit of the other colors? Because I focused mostly on the jewel tone colors. We also have this lighter yellow, and we have black. So let me put the other colors I did not use out so you can see those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, yeah. Okay, so I didn't use those colors. That was it. I think I used all the other colors in this one. We hold our lug meetings at the GMLTC space. He does lug bulk with us. I live within 10 miles of him and I've yet to meet him in person. Abner Finley, man of mystery. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, so what are we going to do for the other palette? All right, I think I'm going to use this small section here, right here, just to give you a sense of what the colors are. Let's see, what are we going to do here? Yellow and black is always fun, but I don't know if we have a lot of black. Let's see what we have in black. Well, and when I saw Abner working at the Citizen Brick booth, I said, I gotta get a picture of this. I witnessed this. Yeah, that was pretty funny. It was pretty dope. Pretty dope to see him working. Let's see. Let's do a interesting pattern, shall we? Let's see. That's not what I want. I want, I think that. Yeah, we'll do this kind of pattern here. Yeah, so going back to Brick's Brick World. So his schedule is Brick World, then Bricks by the Bay, and then Brick Rodeo, right? Back to back to back. And that's a tough schedule for anybody. So it's good that he's taking care of himself. So you can see what we're doing here. Because we only really have black and they're quarter rounds. I don't think we have any black that are round, solid round. So yeah. So let's see, I think we will. Yeah, the best part of cons though is the fellowship, being able to meet people that you haven't seen in a while. So I feel very fortunate. I got a chance to meet with a couple people I hadn't seen in a while and get to know better. I'm not really a big drinker though, because you know at night there's a lot of people who go out drinking. I mean that's like their big thing, and that's just not something I do a lot. So I drink on occasion, but not to the extent that they do. So I just realized I used white before, so the color I need to use is this yellow, this banana yellow, or butter yellow rather. So let me see, how am I going to work that in? Let's put this over here. Then we're going to make like a little black border, I think. Good thing about Lego is you can fix it or change it. It doesn't have to be exact. It's just a creative outlet. Yeah, in fact, my friend Larry was over at Brick World, Chicago, and I think you may have met him, LJ Merrick. So he sent me a couple photos because I was in the Women's Brick Initiative. Drinking water is also okay. Thank you, Hooded One. Which, by the way, I should show you a close-up of my mug. I'm not going to spill it, but check this out. It's got this love and rainbow hearts going around. So any way you drink it, you get to see those. And then it has this picture. I might have to show the front camera. Let me show the front camera. Water spilling everywhere. All right, I'm going to change to the full screen just so you can see my mug. So it's a gnome. It's a gnome with a rainbow flag and a rainbow outfit. And I've got two of them. One has a red handle and this one has a blue handle. And this one has the little maiden. So she's got these long pigtails. So it's super cute. And I saw this at Marshall's, I think. And I said, okay, I got to have that. So I got two. It wasn't that expensive, but it's like the end of Pride Month. But every day is Pride, right? All right, let me go back to our build. Okay, so I was just playing around here with some shapes. Yeah, I just kind of feel like, so I was talking about LJ, and I had participated in the Women's Brick Initiative collaborative build, and that was fun. Okay, so now that I'm looking at this, I am just going to fill this in, I think, with these round brown. Because I think I could put the the butter yellow up top, because you know I don't like open studs. I mean, I would probably cover this whole thing, but I'm getting tired, and it's been a long day, and I was just working right before this stream. I think I told you that my client had a meeting, a public meeting that we had to record. So, and like I said, I'm just showing you the colors, so you have a sense of all the colors that are in the set. But I will probably tear this down, and I totally get it, Vicarious Brickstress, that you probably don't want to hold on to all of the trays and everything, but I kind of find the trays are cute. All right, so let me see if I can pull this off. Just to show you the colors. I know it doesn't really make sense with this. I would probably redo this, but I'm just showing you the colors that are in this set. Put this back. And we're going to finish these top studs because these are driving me nuts. Like, I don't want those studs showing. Let's see. Here we go. And these only come in quarter rounds. So it's your only choice. Just quarter rounds. So I think do I have these in, yeah, I could put this up here as a square. So you can see that covers the corner up. That's how a minimalist does Lego, uses mostly the tiniest pieces available. What are you trying to say, Vicarious Brickstress? I am minimalist. I guess I would take that as a compliment. Though I probably should practice being a minimalist at home. I've got so much Lego all over the place. I need to clean up, which is probably what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to do a lot of cleanup for the 4th of July weekend. I'm going to get Independence Day from all of my Lego stuff. You had so many of those trays. You got rid of them. Okay, well, you can see that the color, you've got this butter yellow, you've got this brighter yellow, which matches more of these plates. You also have lots of white rounds, which I'm not sure why, but they made a nice little pattern here, these little white rounds. You have these black quarter rounds. I don't know why they didn't give you black regular rounds, but quarter rounds. You've got this quarter round and the squares of this azure color, and you do have green, and the green also comes with quarter rounds too. And then you have the magenta, which is nice. That magenta, the magenta against yellow is just beautiful. Yeah, so that's your color scheme. No Lego is minimalist. It's much better to buy non-Lego, more value for your money. Yeah, possibly. You may be right there. So I'm going to put our little friend here, our little minion friend, to say, yay, I like it. And, of course, got to give him a banana, too. Banana, banana. There we go. Remember, we used this guy for the rocket that I built for one of my streams. And there we go. So we got our banana holder, and like I said, put a couple of pens in here. There, it's official. That's cute. Well, I love Minions. Banana holder, yellow. It's a good deal, and you get the tray as well. So yeah, and I get it, if you have so many of these trays, then yeah, it would kind of be a pain, but you're gonna have to watch Minions. Yes, you need to watch Minions, and some of these come in $20 or less sets too. The Rise of Gru was one of the sets where you got 2 of these minions, and you got the Gru minifig, and you got, I think, a vehicle in there. So that was a good deal. But I think for yellow plates, I can see myself using these for some future build. So yeah, so go watch that. And banana, that's right, banana. I probably should hold it towards the camera, the front camera. So we'll do that. Yeah, this is good. So there you have it, folks. Oh, wow. That is not good in the front camera because of all that green that I put in the front. So not for a green screen. So forget that idea. Let's go back to the down camera again. All right. So there you go. Yeah. World of difference. But I would say that, you know, if you are a parent and you're trying to entertain your kids, this would easily entertain 2 kids. I think you can separate the set out and give them some parts and let them decorate and make something on their own. Snoqualmie Falls. Yes, Snoqualmie Falls is what I have for my backdrop when I'm streaming in my green room. So one of the things I've been thinking about, and any questions before I close out the stream? There's our little guy. All right, so let me go back to full screen. Okay, folks. So I've been thinking about this weekend, and I know that I had already not streamed last weekend because of the convention. So I'm thinking what I may do is I may take Sunday, the noon or the 1 o'clock show off, but still stream at 9 o'clock because I still want to keep my presence on Twitch, and I've already missed last week, so I want to stream at 9 o'clock on Sunday. But I think what I'm going to do is take most of the weekend and regroup and reassess and start thinking about one of the things that I realized after going to this convention is that my builds, my tallest build is the one that I did for Jurassic Park when I did the veterinary hospital. And that was 2 stories, 64 studs wide and 32 studs deep. And that is puny compared to some of the other builds that I saw. So one of the things that I really need to start thinking about is how am I going to do larger builds in the future? And I think I may have mentioned that I'm thinking about renting an artist studio or a loft or something like that. So I'm going to start seriously thinking about that. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Brick Scouts, Saturday, Sunday meeting. Oh, good point. Good point. We haven't talked about the Brick Scouts. So let's talk about this a little bit right now. So for those of you who've been following me, in fact, oh, I have a little one here. I was doing these, green screen. I was doing these 6x6 boxes and leaving them places. So I have one more to do that I can hide somewhere, and I might squeeze it in tonight because it's 10:20, and if I get it in the next hour, then I would have achieved getting 4 done in the month of June. In fact, the more I talk out loud, I think I'm going to have to do that. But we were talking about what are we going to do for the month of July, and I was mentioning the Vicarious Brick Stress. There was only 3 of us who actually worked on this. It's not really a challenge. It was more like, what can we do to brighten somebody's day? Size does not matter. No, it doesn't. So we were thinking about bracelets, but for somebody who isn't into Lego, would they know it's a bracelet right away? Maybe you have to leave it kind of rounded when you place it. So I'm think we are going to, well, we could, I mean, if we want to, maybe on the Sunday regular show, because I normally stream at 1 o'clock on Sundays. Maybe we do a private meeting instead. That might work because 1 o'clock on Sunday works out pretty well for an international group too. It's not too, for somebody like Hooded One, I think that would be 10 o'clock at night. I think it's 9 hours ahead. somebody who's in Australia or in New Zealand, let's see, 1 o'clock would be, I think, 8 a.m. for them. I'm trying to remember because when I attend a meeting, it's 2 in the afternoon their time the next day. The only problem is Sundays would be Monday for them. So maybe we should do it Saturday. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm conflicted. What do people want to do? I'm kind of leaning towards Sunday at 1 o'clock because I wasn't planning to stream. Maybe we just call it a private meeting. That's what we do. Okay, so in lieu of streaming, I'll put this on the Discord server, and I apologize for not updating it with what we were doing this week. But what we'll do at 1 o'clock, instead of my normal stream, I will host a Zoom meeting. And I will put the contact information for the Zoom meeting onto the Brick Scouts Facebook page, and I'll also put it in the Brick Scouts section of my Discord server. That's what we'll do. So I'll come up with them. It won't be the same as the Tricky Lug sign up. It'll be a different one. And I think there'll be some people who are still at Brick Rodeo, I think, because 1 o'clock, I think they're still going to be at the show. I can't remember if it's a 1-day show or a 2-day show. But why don't we do that? Because I normally stream at 1 o'clock, and instead of streaming, we'll just have a conversation. Does that work? Does that work for people? I think a lot of you follow me at 1 o'clock, so we'll work on that. Okay? I hope that works for you. And thank you again for just hanging out with me. It's really nice to have this little community here in the internet that we can still kind of communicate and hang out with each other and share things like this banana, which on my green screen doesn't look that great. This cute, and that's in the description, cute banana pen holder. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate you all. Hooded One, Vicarious Brickstress, Brick Jedi, Zach Martinez. Thank you, Max Braun, too. In fact, Zach, be careful, stay safe, wear a mask when you go out to the convention, because I know you're going to Brick Rodeo. And I will also keep everybody posted about my test results, because I got swabbed today, which, by the way, is so much better than it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, it's like they stuck this thing and it almost like went into your brain. It was really painful. But now they just kind of like swab the inside of your nose. So it wasn't that bad. But I will let you know tomorrow. My test results should be in by noon. But thanks, everybody, for all your support. And we'll see you Sunday. Sunday, like I said, check the Facebook page or send me an Instagram private message or check the Discord server. I will put the Zoom information there. And then on Sunday at 9 o'clock, I will stream on Twitch. And I will probably I'm thinking about doing the orchid for that one, because that's a build that I would love to do. And it would be a nice decoration for the apartment. And I've done the succulents, I've done the botanicals, and I've done a lot of the botanicals that I really like. So I'm thinking the orchid is probably what I'm going to do on Sunday. So anyway, take care, everybody. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. Take care. Bye.